Hi, welcome to Patty's Corner. Come on in and stay a while. Healthy choices, great conversation, smart shopping tips, and finding foods that fit. Small steps every single day, that's Patty's Corner.
Hello folks, it's Monday. I want to give you a report on the ice cream. Richard is eating it every night. He loves it. It tastes, I gotta tell you, the best one is the blueberry though. But we use frozen blueberries. So I think what you gotta do is freeze the fruit and then it will be tastier. So what you gotta do is have frozen vegetables, frozen fruit, and then you can make really good. I want to make the peanut butter and banana one next and see how good that is, because the blueberry is delicious. The only thing is ours turned a little icy, and I think that what the problem was, let me just move that a little bit. I think what the problem was that I added, it was supposed to be a half a cup of yogurt, Greek yogurt, and I put a whole cup in, and I forgot the vanilla. So I think they're the two things that you got to remember. So it's a cup of fruit, frozen fruit, whatever you want to do. I mean, you could even go buy it at one of the stores, the frozen, all the mixed fruits, and put it in. A half a cup of Greek yogurt. Make sure it's, organic and it's 100% milk, 100% grass-fed milk they use. And then it's I'm doing this from memory now, yogurt, frozen fruit. Oh, and then the vanilla. There was 2 tablespoons of vanilla, which I think would have made a difference. But the blueberry, like I said, is delicious. Even Richard said it was delicious. And Richard really is devouring it. So, and then a two tablespoons of vanilla and 2 tablespoons of honey or maple syrup. We use maple syrup. It tastes a lot better with the maple syrup. Like I said, make sure the fruit is frozen. That's the only thing we did wrong with the cantaloupe. So we used most of the cantaloupe up. There's still a few pieces for Richard to have. So anyway, I want to give you a report on my progress. I have lost altogether 55 pounds now. I'm down to 178. I feel great. I am now in a size 14, 16 pant and a large shirt. And Richard is really, he thinks he's too fat yet. He weighs 170. He's down to a size 36 waist, and he's in a large shirt. He wants to get to a medium shirt and a 34 waist, but I think he's getting too thin. His MBI is like 23, and mine is 28. I have to get it down to 25. So I'm going to talk to you again a little bit more about this book. This book, even if you don't have diabetes, this book is really, it's an encyclopedia, or it is very knowledgeable, and it's in its second print. I think he wrote it in 2012, so it's 14 years old, and it is amazing. I can't. He's got another book out, Food Fixers, or Food Fix. I'm gonna get that next at the library. You don't have to buy these books. Just go to the library, unless you're gonna use it as an encyclopedia and fill out all the questions, because they do have a lot of questions. I mean, you got to answer a lot of he has quizzes in here, a lot. So, I'm on my week 6 with this book. They break it up. After you read the beginning, it tells you, all the value of why you should try to get healthier. And it's not just eating healthier. It's the toxics in your house. I mean, or outside in the world. I mean, anti-inflammatories. I mean, we're taking Tylenol, Advil, all those to kill the pain. But if you eat right and you eat healthy and you exercise, yeah, it's going to hurt. I'm going to tell you, it really hurts. It hurts. I'm not going to lie. When I exercise or when I do physical therapy, it hurts. It really does hurt. I had terrific back pains Friday after I did my physical therapy, and it finally subsided today, so today's Monday. I was in extreme pain, and I have to say, I was at the point where I was Saturday morning, Sunday, I was like, I'm not going back. I'm not going to do it no more. But you know what? It would only hurt me. It wouldn't hurt anybody else. So, you know, that's what you got to look at. Okay, week 1, right here, week 1, he talks about eat your medicine, nutrition basics. And it was really interesting. I'm just going to go over a few things that he said. He said, get rid of, avoid. Now, these are 5 things you should avoid the first week. And I know it's hard for people because, you know, like I said before in his last couple chapters back, sugar is a drug. It's like any kind of drug that you're trying to get off of. You know, marijuana, any kind of drug you're on, it's like that. It's like, you know, any kind of drug that you're on and you're trying to get off of, even to prescription drugs, trying to get off of, pain pills, anything. So number 1 is to avoid, okay, he says that if Mother Earth did not provide it, you shouldn't have it in your pantry. And, you know, we've gotten away from that. You know, preservatives, fast food for dinner, fast food for this, fast food for that. And, talk about dinner. He said, you know, if Mother Nature didn't make it, it shouldn't be in your, because anything highly processed, and is killing us. So if Mother Nature didn't make it, if it doesn't grow in the ground, we really shouldn't eat it. And, you know, basically it's pretty forward. And first thing to avoid is sugar of any form whatsoever. For example, Agave, maple syrup, stevia, and the latest, greatest sweetener of the day. Yeah, the latest, greatest sweetener of the day. And then start your week. Prepare yourself and your, you know, what you're going to eat. Keep it up. If you have to ask, is this okay? It isn't. Okay, so make sure you read the labels because they add a lot of sweeteners and stuff. And you got it like corn syrup, you know, all this stuff. If you can't pronounce it, it's no good for you. The second thing, and it's really rough to do this because the first week was very hard for me. It was really hard, especially with this number 2 that I'm going to tell you. All flour products, even gluten-free, including bagels, bread, rolls, wraps, pasta, etc. They are quick absorbing and drive your insulin sky high. I have to confess, I had a hard time with this one, but I don't miss it. I don't miss the bread. I don't miss anything about it. Yesterday we had some chicken salad, and what I did was I made lettuce, cucumbers, and potatoes, or not potatoes, cucumbers and tomatoes, and we put the chicken salad on top of the salad, and it was good. I didn't get hungry until about 5:30, 5:45. So that's, you know, it's hard. I'm not going to kid you. It is hard. Second thing, all processed food. That includes trans fats, high in glucose, sugar, corn syrup. Again, start this week preparing. There's a lot of stuff that has sugar in it. Your ketchup has sugar in it. Your mustard has sugar in it. Your mayonnaise has sugar in it. I have a recipe how to make mayonnaise, and I'm going to make it. I just have to get 2 hard-boiled eggs, and I can make it. So, you know, that's another thing, to get rid of all your processed food. 4, get rid of your glucose and dairy products. They're a major problem with inflammatories. They're inflammatory foods. If you can learn more about getting it, I'll tell you more in the chapter, but if you can get rid of dairy products, your glucose and all of that, and your gluten-free, gluten. Okay, number 5, if you are on a advanced plan all grains and starchy vegetables and fruit. Avoid winter squash, peas, potatoes, corn, root vegetables such as rhubarb, parsnip, turnips, and all fruits, except for 1.5 cups of berries every day. Just for 6 weeks, give them up to give your body a jump start. Which, you know, it's pretty reasonable. So once you give all that up for a week. Excuse me. Now you're going to focus on food quantity. Okay? Okay. Most Americans spend less than 10% of their income on food. Spend more than 10%. Okay. Europeans spend 25%. Quality matters. It is very important on quality when you're counting calories. Focus on the quantity, and you'll feel free and satisfied to avoid the cravings. This is true. I eat healthier, yes, but the quantity of food is not that much. Like I'll have, you can eat all the berries you want. I can have about 16 blueberries and I feel full. I can eat 16 blackberries and feel full. So it's really, you know, it's what you eat, because the blueberries and blackberries, they kind of make a slow sugar so your body can digest it. Not all calories are created equal. This one, it was interesting. Like, 500 calories and it is for cookies. It's not the same as 500 calories for broccoli. Okay, so you can eat 500 calories of broccoli, which is a lot, or you can have 500 calories in cookies. I know everybody say cookies because it's nice and sweet, but the broccoli, if you don't like broccoli, do Brussels sprouts. If you don't like Brussels, I never liked Brussels sprouts. I gotta tell you, I couldn't stand Brussels sprouts. I cooked them up the other day and I put a little balsamic vinegar on it. Was it delicious? It's just, and I didn't cook them all the way. Delicious. So, and if you eat the broccoli, you're going to lose more weight because you're taking in, you know, you're feeling fuller and it's helping you. It helps your hormones, it helps your expressions, it helps your you know. So portion size matters. Here's fruit. Fruit, once you get fruit back into your system. A fruit, 1 medium-sized piece, a cup of berries or half a cup of mixed fruit, or 1/4 cup of dry fruit. Starchy vegetables, 1 serving of a cup of winter squash or half of sweet potato. Non-starchy vegetables, 1 serving, 3 cups salad greens, 1 cup raw or half a cup cooked of these special foods, broccoli, asparagus, stuff like that, okay? Meat and chicken and fish, 1 serving, 4 ounces. Whole grain, 1 serving, 1 cup, 1/3 cup cooked beans, 1 serving, 1/3 cooked or canned nuts and seeds, 1 serving of 1/4 cup, a small handful of beans or nuts. So that's your intake, okay? So, and I haven't had a nut in a long time, so I don't know what it is, but I don't eat too many nuts. I don't know why. Then he has in here to follow 10 rules of eating safely for your life, and then there's 10 tips to cut your cravings. Here's the 10 tips, 4 tips for eating. It says 4 principles for a healthy planet, and healthy you. Eat real food. Avoid high-processed, factory-made food. Choose fresh vegetables, fruit, whole grain, beans, nuts, seeds, and lean meat animal protein, such as fish, chicken, and eggs. You can have beef, but make sure it's. He says it in the book here later on. If it's beef, make sure it's grass fed, grass finished, and it's not that more expensive. I was just at Walmart, and their grass finished grass beef chopped meat was $6.99, and their other one was $6.59. So it's only 40 cents more, and it's tastier. I mean, I have to tell you, it's tastier. And butcher what's it butcher no, it's not Butcher Block, Butcher something that you can order online. That's all fresh cut, grass fed, grass finished beef, and then the chicken is full range, and the fish is wild caught. Clean up your diet. Look for animal products that is pasteurized, raised, grass fed, or antibiotic, hormones, and pesticides free. Go to low mercury diet when you're buying fish. Go to smaller wild. Do not go to farm fish. Organic. Go organic. Pesticides and chemicals, fertilizers poison your metabolics, your thyroids, and your sex hormones, and your planet. Buy as much organic food as your budget allows you. Refer to the Dirty Dozen. There's online, you can go Dirty Dozen fruit and vegetables, and it'll come up. I think there's 15 now, so it's went beyond 12. Okay, stay local. Buy seasonal. Buy your fruits and vegetables from a farmer's market, because if it's seasonal, it's going to be better for you. So wintertime, people don't realize this. From January, no, I'm going to say October to about January or February. That's orange season. So if you're getting oranges after that, they've been put in a storage unit or a factory, and they're sprayed. So, that's your orange season. Your apple season they have different apples for different seasons. Like, there's some apples that come out in December to February, then February to March. So you got to really know your seasons. And you can get a chart online that tells you what fruit and vegetables in season and when. So that's good. Now, I'm going to just go over a few more things, and then I find this, I'm sorry if it's not fascinating to you, but I find this very fascinating. Carbs to take as medicine. Take action. Eating slow carbs and not low carbs. That was a big thing for me, because I'm like, what's the difference? There's low carbs and there's, okay. Slow carbs, you can eat freely. You can eat as many as it's green carbs. Slow burn, low glycemic vegetables. These should be eaten on basic of your diet. Fill your plate with broccoli, asparagus, spinach, kale, cabbage. I gotta tell you something about cabbage. Chan and mo, and there's more. You look up his thing for the complete list. The sugar solution.com. But I gotta tell you something about cabbage. I did not like cabbage. I didn't like it cooked. I didn't like it raw. I didn't eat it. I now eat I'm gonna say a good handful a day, and I feel better. It's a natural probiotic for your body. I try to eat I eat, and I'm gonna tell you what. You don't have to spend a lot of money like these people say. Oh, go buy this brand of cold press. I'm trying to think of it, and I got it on the top of my head. What is it called? Sauerkraut. I bought one at Walmart the other day. It's in the refrigerator section, so you got to go buy the meat, and it's there between the chicken and the pork, or the pork and the beef. It's a bag. It's yay big. Okay, it's yay big. I think it's a pound. Maybe it's a half a pound. And it was only $2 something for it. So it was like $2.68, $2.69, and it was cold pressed. It was not hot. It was really good, and but here's the thing: it was fermented. You cannot cook that. So if you're going to cook it, you're going to kill all the probiotics in it. So what I do is I just have a teaspoon a day of it, and it's better than taking a pill for your. It tastes good. It's just like coleslaw, but it's not coleslaw. It's just like sauerkraut, but it's fermented and it helps your stomach. Yellow carbs, eat in moderation. Yellow carbs are whole wheats like brown, black, and yellow rice. Quinoa and buckwheat and gluten-free grains, black rice. And then there's certain things you can't have, like blueberries. It's low glycemic, can eat, but you eat in moderation. The Chinese rice, I don't know what that's called. It says Chinese rice here. So, stuff like that, you can eat that. Avoid them for the first 6 weeks, but after the first 6 weeks, you can have it back, but in moderation. Lentils, they're rich, they're fiber rich, they're understated, they're slow to release sugar in the bloodstream, they help increase sugar, and it helps with sugar insulin resistance. Try red or French regular lentils. Chickpeas, green, yellow, split peas. Soybeans, they're great to snack on. You can get them in the little soybean packages. They're great to snack on after your 6 weeks up. Navy beans, black beans, everything like that. Dark berries, blackberries, cherries, blueberries, raspberries. They're very good for you, but eat them in moderation. It's best to buy them organic, or you can buy them organically frozen, which you can put in your smoothies. You can make shakes out of them. You can even make ice cream out of them. So that's good. Now your stone fruit. Now these you got to eat in moderation too. Plums, peaches. I love peaches. When it's peach season, look out. Nectarines, all that has a stone in it, which means if it has a big pit. Okay, you can eat them. They're good for fiber and they're healing chemicals. Limit them to 1 to 2 pieces per day after 6 weeks. Apples and pears. You may know the old saying, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. That is right. Limit them to 1 to 2 pieces a day. Your total fruit of any kind should no more than 2 pieces a day. So if you're going to have an apple and you want some, if you want some blackberries or blueberries, do that, Then your fiber. Okay, fiber is stabilizes blood sugar, slows the absorption of carbohydrates. You feel fuller faster. It scrubs your intestines out. You know what fiber does, so I'm not going to. You got to take in 30 to 50 grams of fiber a day. Fiber comes from your lentils, your nuts, your seeds, whole grains, vegetables, and low glycemic fruit. Okay, now the red carbs, you can eat them limited amounts. This is starchy carbs, which includes winter squash, peas, potatoes, corn, rooted vegetables as beets. Starchy vegetables raises the blood sugar fast. So we don't want to do that. So you can only have 1.5 cups a day after 6 weeks. Okay, then high sugar fruits, melons, grapes, pineapples. They have a lot of sugar in them. They spike your sugar, I should say. So you limit them to a half a cup a day. Treat yourself once a week, and then you'll have no problems. I found out I ate, talking about this, I had eaten 16 grapes, and I could tell my sugar was like sky high, and I was like, what happened? I didn't, because I like to eat my grapes in the morning. It spiked my sugar like 25%, so they do spike it. Okay, now these are forbidden carbs. You should never, never, never have these. Gluten contained whole grains. Wheat, barley, rye, oatmeal. Just don't have them. Restricted starches. Let's see, is there any here? No. Like Wonder Bread was loaded with, but I don't think they make Wonder Bread anymore. Okay, so now for your I'm going to, how many more do I'm just going to do one more. Okay, so take action about your nutrients. Hunt for natural anti-inflammatory stuff. Mother Nature has many sources of medicine. Red and purple berries, such as rich in the fiber you need. Dark greens, leafy vegetables, orange sweet potatoes, nuts. These are all good for you, anti-inflammatory. Or you can take an Advil or, other inhalers, stuff for it. Eat your anti-inflammatories. They're like orange and yellow vegetables. They're greeny vegetables that are good for you. Cranberries are good for you. Blueberries are good for you. Just think of the color. The deeper the color, the more anti-inflammatories they have for you. Detoxicating you with your diet. Eat more detoxicating stuff like broccoli, Brussels sprouts, rhubarb, cauliflower, Chinese cabbage, Chinese broccoli, green tea. Now this blew me away because he tells you not to have caffeine. Green tea has has caffeine in it. But according to him, the caffeine in it, if you drink 2 cups or 3 cups a day, the caffeine total is not that high. Well, Richard and I can't have caffeine at all, so we would have to get the decaffeinated. But you got to remember how they decaffeinate coffee and tea. So you just have to keep that in your mind because you're putting toxics back into your body. Hormone balance includes foods like I have not tried this tofu. I haven't tried it. I don't think I would. So you can have artichokes. You can have dandelion greens. You can have garlic. You can have the pomegranate. Herbs you can have is rosemary, ginger, turmeric, eat garlic and onions. To lower cholesterol and blood pressure. So you're going to have a lot of garlic and onions. Here it is with the green tea. Try green tea. Ancient drinks contain anti-inflammatory, detoxicating, but it has a small amount of caffeine, which is usually well tolerated. Richard and I, it's not well tolerated. Here's a good one, you're going to love it. Choose dark chocolate. Dark chocolate is good, but you can have 2 ounces a day. So it's like one little piece of candy bar. But that also helps with the anti-inflammatory. I'm not going to go any further because then it keeps going on and on and on. Fats does not make you fat. If you eat the wrong fats, it does. But that'll be next time. Like I said, I'm on page, I love this book, 411. I'm sorry I didn't buy this book, but then I probably wouldn't have read it. When I rented it from the library, of course you're going to read it because you only need like 3 weeks to read it in. It's a very good book. It's even if you're not a diabetic. So don't let this fool you, because even if you're not a diabetic, it's a way of healthy eating, and it's amazing how much. Like he was saying, okay, we spend, well, back then in 2012, you'd spend maybe $10 for lunch at McDonald's or Burger King or the other one, and you know, like he said, make something at home. You can do it on Sunday or your days off, and put them in little glass containers, and take them with you. It's just as good, and it's cheaper. You'll be saving money. So, you know, just eat healthier. Like lunchtime, Rich and I just eat now. Like we had the salad yesterday. Today we'll probably just have something light again. You know, like a salad, or a couple pieces of cheese, or you know, something like that. You don't have to go haywire. Like for breakfast, we didn't eat anything yet because we had to get out for a blood test, and we had to go around and do some stuff. So today's Monday, it's a crazy day, and we had to go for blood work early in the morning. Richard did. And then we had to go to the library and fix that up. And then today I have physical therapy, so we have to go for that. And then we walk tonight. So Mondays is just as crazy as Sundays for us anymore. And then so we eat, like tonight we're going to have a steak, and stuff like that. I have sweet potatoes, so I'm going to maybe cook them up or do something with it. You can make sweet potato fries, which is very good for you. We have a air fryer, which we cook everything up in. So I'm going to say so long. I didn't want this to be long, and it's gone 30 minutes already. So with that, I will see you on Wednesday. Eat healthy. Try to try different things, see what you like. You know, your taste buds change in the years, because I thought I would never eat broccoli, and I thought I would never eat Brussels sprouts. So with that, I'm going to say so long, and have a great day, a great week. Bye.